Praveen, Mahesh, Yogesh, give an answer. Let me wait for a few more seconds to see more answers coming up. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Danish has given answer. Okay, since I see a few answers, let me now start the question. Gangadhar has given answer. Let me put in Gangadhar. Gangadhar, you want to say what is the interesting thing in the question, which we have to observe from your side?
How many iterations will it take to complete?
All right, so that's a target, right? The last line of the question. How many iterations it will take? But do they mention how many weeks a iteration is here? Is it?
No.
I don't think it's needed, right? Is it needed to ask?
Yeah.
So now, when you read a question, always I would have said that read last line carefully. Really? Yes, read last line much carefully. Very good. Now, question to people. What does 45, average of 45, what does it mean? What does it say here? What is this?
Sprint capacity.
Capacity, or can I use the word
Velocity.
velocity? Okay, I think this question is more of velocity, isn't it? Now, with the 270 remaining user story points left to be completed. Now, somebody don't know velocity. Somebody never worked in Agile. This is going to be a challenging question. If you have worked in Agile, you will use a calculation. Let me listen to one of you who put the calculation. Maybe Praveen, you started the answer. So Praveen, how you made this calculation?
Yeah, 270 divided by the velocity of the team.
270 divided by 45, isn't it?
Right.
But question is, why you want to do this? Why you are doing this way? 45 division.
It's the current sprint velocity, average velocity actually. So we are
Okay.
giving the estimated answer.
Okay, let's put this way. Velocity chart. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is in one sprint, they did this much. Let's say 7 points they did. Next sprint, they did, let's say 8 points. Now I did another sprint, which is about, let's say 7.5, something like this. It should be 7. So now, point here is, when I say velocity, I'm finding an average of these three, isn't it? Can I say like that?
Yes.
Velocity. So now question come back again here. I'm telling that this is a remaining work. This is remaining work. This is your team's capacity, potential, speed. I can use a different words for it. By doing this calculation, what I'm trying to see, by doing this, am I going to find out how many people I should recruit? Is that the expectation?
No.
So then why I'm doing this division and why I'm giving a number for a year? What is the expectation?
To roughly estimate how many iterations will it take to complete the project.
Okay. Okay, now I'm coming to the point. The point here is how long it will take to complete. Can I say like that?
How long?
How long it will take. How long? So what you're seeing is what is your current speed? I'm checking my current car speed. Just an example, car speed, which will help me to tell if this is a speed, how long my car will reach the destination. Maybe I'm going to a movie, maybe I'm going somewhere to reach a destination. What is the speed? And how long it will take? If I know in an average I'm doing 45 points and the team is saying that it will take 6 iterations. Now, what is 6 iterations? As per Agile, how long an iteration can be there? 1,
1 to
4 weeks.
1 to 4 weeks.
3, 4. It could be 1 to 4 weeks. Can give me 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Now, first let's see the answer itself. Okay, I'm seeing answer. Everyone went with A. So let me bring up the answer. The answer is a straightforward what you all did it. If the team maintains a velocity of 45, they can complete in this much of time. But the question is, if I put the same graph here, and I'm saying that so far they're running in a speed of 45 on an average, can I expect the same speed will continue? Is my expectations right?
Not 100%. It can vary.
It can go high, it can go down, isn't it?
Yes.
Then why I'm using this to calculate?
Because it's average.
Average. You can give me an average. Now you can challenge me, Shri. If you say that this 45 is wrong, then what you propose me? No, I'm not saying wrong. But 45, if this 45, it'll take 6 iterations to complete, which means I'm saying that this is a time it will take to complete. But now you can question me, if I say this to my sponsor is my key stakeholder. If you remember in management, you learned there is something called high power, high interest, isn't it? High power, high interest. So I will keep somebody high power, high interest here, who is my sponsor in a quadrant. Now the sponsor says, hey, buddy, it's nice you gave me the information. Shri is so nice. Thanks for sharing the information. But I don't want this in 6 iteration. I want in 5 iterations. Now, is this possible? Such kind of requirement come from a sponsor? Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes.
So what you're telling here is, on average, my speed is 45. If I want to complete 270 points, I need 6 iterations. I'm saying I need. Now they say that, no, you have to do in 5. Now, what can be your question as a project manager if they say 5? Will you negotiate for more time?
Yes.
You negotiate more time. Okay. So let's go by DSDM inverted triangle. If you heard about inverted triangle, have you heard about inverted triangle of DSDM?
Yes.
Okay. So the time is frozen. They're telling that 5 iterations. That's what they can give you. For this 5 iteration, how much they can spend? Maybe $1 million. Just a number, okay? Now, time is frozen, cost is frozen. Now, how are you going to bargain more time? In Agile, is it worth to bargain more time, or is it worth to look for?
High priority.
Now, if this person says if only 5 iteration can give you Shri, I can't give more than that, I will see is my team possible to complete it. I will go back to my team. I will check with them, guys. We are not getting 6 iterations. We're getting 5 iterations. Will you be able to complete it? My team can question back, guys, do you know what is a high priority? What is a low priority? Which means I don't want to spend my time here. What if a manager says, a sponsor says, I want everything? That's a different story. Then we have to see that do we need to add a human resource, capabilities, automation? Should I think something there also? It's not always the requirements, right? How to do also we can think. If you learned in a class somewhere, you learn this way. What to do? What is the other one?
How to do.
How to do. Now, what to do, we get a clarity. These are the high priority items, but a how to do could be of a people, could be of a technology. I will buy some tools in the market to speed up my work. So from a 6 iteration work will turn into 5 iteration because of automation. Possible. But why I'm taking time to explain these parameters is finding the velocity and finding how long it will take. It's one portion of project management. The rest of a portion could go back to stakeholder management, people management. Talk about how can I speed up the work? How can I negotiate it? PMI expects this kind of knowledge in exam and post-exam, how you utilize the numbers. It's not about how do you calculate the number, but what you do with this number. That's more important. You got something now?
Yes.